Once again, it is time for news! Kanpai News. Welcome to Kanpai News, everyone. It's Kanpai News. Wait, what's that attached to the... What? There was like a stick on that thing, wasn't there?
I had to disarm him. He was using my claw.
Oh.
My back scratch claw, yes.
Right.
He was going for Xeno. It was getting close. I had to stop him.
I see. Okay, that's what was going on. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Kanpai News for the week commencing the 12th of January, 2025. I'm your host, Nasuth. I am joined, as always, by Xeno and Thaylien. How are you guys this week?
Yes.
Are you feeling attacked, Xeno?
It is another...
Huh? You say, do I feel attacked?
Yes, I was asking if you feel attacked, because Thaylien was doing that goofy thing.
He was being a bad boy.
I'm looking over this way. I mean, like, you know.
Okay, right.
Thaylien does his own shit all the time.
Yes. And sometimes other people's shit.
Ew.
So you guys are doing good this week, I assume. Cool.
It's another week, and we're not looking forward to the journey home, as it were. We've got to go back to work again.
Oh.
Boo.
Well, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're starting off with some graphs, actually. Because the anime industry hit in 2023, because these stats tend to lag a little bit because it takes time to tabulate them
Process
all.
them.
But the anime industry hit a record $21.27 billion in 2023. The Association of Japanese Animations, or the AJA, revealed its Anime Industry Report 2024, showcasing the impressive growth from the industry in 2023. The anime market surged by 14.3%, reaching a record-breaking 3.3465 trillion yen, or $21.27 billion, the highest since tracking began in 2002. International markets dominated for the second time, comprising 51.5% of the total value, with North America and Asia contributing 72% of global revenues. Streaming revenues skyrocketed, with anime accounting for 6% of global streaming income, led by North America's $2.2 billion. Netflix claimed the top spot for anime catalog revenue, amassing $2.0739 billion, followed by Crunchyroll with $1.161 billion. Merchandise sales played a pivotal role in the industry's success, ranking in $14.3 billion globally, with Asia and North America making up 73% of the total. Domestically, streaming revenues grew by 51.4%, while live entertainment and television saw modest increases. However, sectors like music and home video experienced declines. The market value for anime production alone hit 427.2 billion yen, or $2.71 billion, reflecting the industry's backbone of small to mid-sized firms. Despite setbacks during the pandemic years, the anime industry has rebounded stronger than ever, cementing its position as a cultural and financial powerhouse. And there are more graphs in here. If you want to follow the link in the description below, you can peruse the article and see all the breakdowns for yourself in detail. But we're going to move on to the next story.
To the next one. Because Transformers Reactivate game shut down. Game developer Splash Damage announced via the site formerly known as Twitter that it has cancelled Transformers Reactivate and ended its development. Revealed at the Game Awards 2022, the 1-to-4 player online game was set to feature players battling the Legion in a story where humanity had already fallen to its greatest threat. Splash Damage stated it will shift focus to other projects while attempting to retain staff from the cancelled game, though some roles may face redundancy. The title had been planned for PC and console release. Not sure when.
The really interesting thing was that I think this was later this year, but the really interesting thing is the fact that next to nothing was revealed about this game.
Yeah,
like there was so little revealed about it. Like it had a teaser in 22, and that was it. I'm like, where the fuck have you been for the last 3 years?
Obviously struggling hard enough that they had to completely cancel it. Not even deliver us a half-baked live service that they can pretend to continue with for the next year.
True. Right.
Cool. Kadokawa ends 37-year legacy. Kadokawa. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Why do I keep doing that?
Kadokawa.
Kadokawa. Announced the upcoming launch of Mekuru, a light novel web magazine set to debut this spring. This digital shift marks the end of a long-running long-running Dragon magazine, which will conclude its 37-year publication in with the May 2025 issue in March. Mekuru will offer news and content on light novels and related entertainment like anime, manga, and music. Additionally, the Kimira no light novel site will shut down as a standalone service, with some features moving to the new platform. Kadokawa emphasized the evolution of the reading environment as a key driver for these changes. Sorry, I was did I read this right? Promising more details about the new magazine soon.
Moving entirely online.
Print
37-year run.
Print media is dead, unfortunately, for better or worse.
Thanks. It's not like that's my job or anything.
Yeah, Nasuth. Jeez. Kick him while he's down.
I will.
I'd say it's going pretty strong.
Kick him harder.
Oh, don't do that. I like it.
Ew.
So, speaking of new things, CyberAgent launches a new studio. CyberAgent has unveiled CA Soa, a new anime studio led by Masakazu Ogawa, a veteran producer known for Mobile Suit Gundam Age and Iron-Blooded Orphans, two of Xeno's favorites. Set to open this spring in Tokyo's Nerima Ward, the studio aims to create high-quality anime for a global audience. CyberAgent, the parent company of Cygames, has a storied history in both gaming and anime. I don't know if storied is right, but producing titles like Grand Blue Fantasy, the animation, and Uma Musume Pretty Derby. With strategic partnerships involving Kadokawa and Sony, CyberAgent continues to expand its influence in the anime and gaming worlds, cementing its reputation as a powerhouse in multimedia storytelling.
So something that really surprised me about this past year is that the animation on the anime of Uma Musume Pretty Derby is some of the best out there. You compare it, I think that all the budget went to that instead of the shows that are legitimately about sports like Blue Lock. It's ridiculous.
All right.
Next up, Crunchyroll to launch new manga app. Crunchyroll is stepping back into the manga game with its upcoming Crunchyroll manga app, announced during Sony's CES press conference. Launching later this year, the app will start as a premium add-on in English for US and Canadian users, with plans for expanded language options and web browser integration. This move allows the closure of Crunchyroll's first manga service in December 2023.
No, sorry. This move follows the closure.
This move follows the closure of Crunchyroll's first manga service in December 2023, which previously featured simulpub titles from Kodansha USA. The new app claims to revitalize Crunchyroll's manga offerings and address past challenges with content availability. Do we trust this?
This thing didn't work the first time. Let's try it again.
We swear we fixed all the issues.
Gundam Quarks, or is it GQuuuuuX? Powers Up. The upcoming Mobile Suit Gundam GQuuuuuX beginning, anime has unveiled the theme song Plasma, performed by Kenshi Yonezu. New teaser trailer. A new trailer teases the song ahead of the re-edited episode's theatrical debut on January 17th, hitting 426 theaters, including 52 IMAX screens. The story follows Amate Yuzuhira, a high school Yuzuriha, sorry. A high schooler swept into illegal mobile suit battles after meeting a refugee Nyan. Piloting the GQuuuuuX, Amate faces intense duels until she encounters a mysterious Gundam and its pilot, Shuji, setting the stage for high-stakes action.
Now, obviously, I can't play too much of this, but I think we've looked at a little bit of this before.
Yeah.
But it does,
I
I think it was a Zaku.
Kind of clean.
Huh?
I think there was a Zaku back here.
Zaku
it's Zaku-like, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, like, the most of the mobile suits. So most of the Gundams will have a Zaku-like.
Yeah.
Yes. It's nice and easy fodder.
Right. So the Windbreaker manga speeds into monthly releases. Kodansha USA Publishing is ramping up the physical release of Satoru Nii's Windbreaker manga, starting with Volume 10 in July, followed by monthly releases. The 9th volume arrives in print on February 4th. This high-octane story featuring Haruka Sakura, the stupidest main character. Sorry, I just gave that away. Battling to dominate Furenhai, a school of brawling delinquents turned protectors, is a must-read for fans of Tokyo Revengers. Launched in 2021 on Kodansha's magazine Pocket app, the series recently hit 20 volumes. Following a successful anime adaptation in 2024, a second season debuts this April in the Super Animeism Turbo block, with Crunchyroll continuing to stream the action.
And I'm sure Nasuth's super excited to watch it.
I did mostly enjoy the first season.
Also, is it actually a school if there are no teachers?
Yeah.
So, Ghost Cat Anzu, coming soon to Blu-ray and digital. G-Kids and Shout Studios are bringing Shinei Animation and Miu Productions' 2D animated film, Ghost Cat Anzu, to home media, with a digital release on January 28th and a Blu-ray launch on March 4th. The film, which debuted in Japan on July 19th and screened at Annecy, is a work in progress. As a work in progress, hit North American theaters on November 15th, grossing $158,000 in its opening weekend and ranking number 15 at the US box office. An English dub trailer is now available, promising fans more of the eerie feline fun soon.
I think
I remember I was talking about this before.
Yeah. This is the English dub finally too. So that's good to see. The English dub sounds really good. Right. Moving onward.
Okay. Miss Kuroitsu manga nearing its Villainous finale. Okay. The Hiroaki Mizusaki's Miss Kuroitsu from the Monster Development Department manga is wrapping up with its 10th and final volume, set to release on March 12th. This comedic tale follows Kuroitsu, an assistant researcher navigating the chaos of a villainous organization while balancing absurd boss requests and tight deadlines. First launch on Comic Meteor in April 2019, the series inspired a 2022 anime adaptation, currently available with an English dub on Crunchyroll. And actually, I think both Nasuth and I quite enjoyed the series.
We did.
Its animation was a bit rough in places. Yeah, its animation was a bit rough in places and kind of dragged a little bit towards the middle. But it's still a good series.
Maybe with the manga ending, we'll actually see another season.
I would hope so.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, Monster Hunter Wilds' second beta test announced. Producer Ryozo Tsujimoto revealed that the second open beta test for Monster Hunter Wilds will run from February 6th to February 9th and end... run from the 6th to the 9th and end on the 13th? I see. There are two...
The 13th to the 16th.
Yeah. There are like two runs. Yes. One starts the 6th and ends the 13th. The other starts the 9th and ends the 16th. Okay. More than likely.
No.
Featuring the...
No. 6th to 9th. Yeah.
3 days.
6th to 9th and then 13th to the 16th.
And then another one. Okay. Gotcha. Yes. Featuring the huntable monster Gypsaros, which I don't think has been in the game since Freedom Unite. Progress from the first beta... Well, it might have been in... it might have been in Generations.
Read the story.
Progress from the first beta test won't carry over, but player customization data will, applying to both the second beta and the full release. The beta will be available for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC via Steam, with bonuses like a decorative charm and item pack for participants. The full game drops globally on February 28th, and pre-orders are open now.
Next up, One Piece unveils life-size Zoro sword replicas for every weeb out there. On December 24th, the One Piece franchise revealed that Bandai's Replica brand will release life-size replicas of Roronoa Zoro's iconic swords. The set includes Zoro's 3 swords, Wado Ichimonji, Sandai Kitetsu, and Enma, with electronic voice samples featuring newly recorded dialogue from Zoro and Kazuki Oden. The replicas, priced at 59,000 yen, or around $380 come with a sword stand and will launch in June, available through Premium Bandai Japan. A video preview of the swords was released on December 20th, followed by a staff interview on December 23rd. And they look like swords. That's the key. They look like the swords from the show.
Just look like swords.
And they are props. It actually has a mouth guard, so you can bite onto the sword handle. That's great.
Right. Moving on, Bandai unveils Gundam Assemble game with card game tie-in. On Wednesday, Gundam Info announced that Bandai will release Gundam Assemble, a miniature game set in the Mobile Suit Gundam universe, featuring 5cm figures. The game will allow players to create scenarios with mobile suits like the RX-78-2, Wing Gundam Zero, Endless Waltz. I think that's supposed to be Wing Gundam Custom. No, it is Zero. Sorry, it is Zero. And Gundam Aerial. The Gundam Assemble will also tie into the upcoming Gundam card game, launching on the July 12th in English, Japanese, and simplified Chinese. The collaboration includes 4 starter sets with exclusive figures and token cards. The card game's first expansion, New Type Rising, drops July 26th, and Gundam Assemble will follow with a release date still to be announced. So, I really want to highlight this because I've done a lot of looking into this because there was a lot of confusion with this. The models from Gundam Assemble seem to be packaged with the card game. Yes, right?
That's what it looks like.
But in terms of the card game, the model from Gundam Assemble is just used as some form of token, right? It has no integral role in the actual card game as far as we can tell.
Yeah. It's made so that people that don't want to collect figurines can also play the card game, versus the other way around, where people who collect the figurines will want to be able to have the cards for reference and things.
No, I think this is done as a marketing strategy of trying to get them into both games. I think this is a simple case of like, oh, well, you want to buy this starter deck? Well, it comes with this figurine. Oh, well, you've already got one figurine. You may as well get them all. It's and Gundam Assemble is supposed to be Bandai's response to effectively like Warhammer and things like this. So the idea is you do not have huge armies. You only have like I think it's like 3 or 4 mobile suits and things like this. They have announced a lot of mobile suits. But again, it's really difficult to understand how it works because we know that like Tall Geese is in there. Can you scroll down for a second, Anzu? Because I think you might have the screenshots. Keep going. Are there any more? Keep going.
That's it.
Okay, so there's a screenshot which basically shows that if you buy certain card decks, you get what is implied to be one of 2 mobile suits. So like you've got the options of Wing Zero and Tall Geese, but it's not clear in the slightest as to which one you get, if not both. It's very cagey at the moment, and it's trying to understand what the hell's going
on. I see.
Anyway,
right on to our last story, which is the usual, the anime and manga release roundup for January 5th to the 11th. So in anime releases, we've got come from Crunchyroll, Dead Mount Death Play Part 2, Blue Disc for $70. And from Viz Media, Naruto the Complete Series Blue Disc for $250. I guess that is the complete series, fair enough.
Wow.
Yeah. In print manga releases from Kodansha USA, we've got Ado graphic novel 6 for $14, Anyway, I'm Falling in Love with You, graphic novel 5 for $14. And Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, graphic novel 18 for $13. From Seven Seas, we've got Blood Night Market, graphic novel 1 for $15. And Isekai Affair, 10 years after defeating the Demon King, the hero cheats on his wife with a warrior woman who lost her husband, graphic novel 1 for $16. And then from Viz Media, we've got Black Clover graphic novel 36 for $12, and Chainsaw Man graphic novel 17 for $12. In digital releases, Kodansha USA released the same ones, Edo and Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, for $11 and $8 respectively. Viz Media also, again, with Black Clover and Chainsaw Man. I told it not to repeat these if it could avoid it, but... Black Clover for $7 and Chainsaw Man for $7. Seven Seas, Fire in His Fingertips, a flirty fireman ravishes me with his smoldering gaze, graphic novel 6 for $16. In print novel releases, we've got Seven Seas, I'm the Heroic Knight of an Intergalactic Empire, novel 2 for $16, and Kuma 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 Bear, novel 20 for $16. Yen Press brings us ReZero, Starting Life in Another World, short story collection, novel 2 for $15. Then, in finally digital novel releases, J Novel Club, the dorky NPC mercenary knows his place, novel 2 for $8, and from Seven Seas, reincarnated as a dragon hatchling, novel 9 for $10. Some of these names are getting out of control.
Interesting. that one threw me for a loop.
Which one?
What? The hero cheats on his wife with a warrior woman.
Yes.
I'm like, what did the entire first part of that title have to do with the last part? It doesn't make quite a lot of sense. Okay, guys, move on.
There are a lot more releases. Feel free to go check them out. But yes, Thaylien.
We're now on to the facts and rumors, aren't we? And it's everyone's favorite part of the show, of this particular news show, facts and rumors. So I'm going to start off our first one. With Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Movie Part 1 is getting a worldwide release on September 17th, 2025, and this is a rumor. As of now, there is no official confirmation regarding a worldwide release date of September 17th, 2025 for Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Movie Part 1. The film trilogy adapting the Infinity Castle arc is scheduled to premiere in 2025, with global distribution handled by Crunchyroll and Sony Pictures Entertainment. However, specific release dates have not been announced. Until official release dates are confirmed by the production studio or distributors, any specific dates should be considered speculative.
I have seen so many different dates. There was September 17th, September 12th, I think September 25th, and it's just like, methinks one is lying.
I wonder why there's so many Septembers. Maybe that's just
I think it's just a simple case of like an AI just went
also hitting the run up to Christmas thing, but you know.
Yeah.
No one ever fact checks anything. Anyway, right, so Ghost of Tsushima is getting an anime adaptation set for a 2027 release. And this is a fact. An anime adaptation of Ghost of Tsushima is officially in development with a planned release in 2027. Announced during Sony's CES 2025 press conference, the series will be based on the game's cooperative multiplayer mode, Ghost of Tsushima Legends, which draws inspiration from Japanese folklore and mythology. The anime is a collaborative effort between Crunchyroll, Aniplex, Sony Music, and PlayStation Production. Takanobu Mizuno, known for his work on Star Wars Visions, will direct the series, with story composition by Gen Urobuchi, known for Fate Zero and Psychopaths. The anime by Studio Kamikaze Doga, and animation, by Studio Kamikaze Doga. The series is set to premiere exclusively on Crunchyroll in 2027.
I was hoping I could find which Star Wars Visions episode he worked on, but it doesn't say. Okay.
It just says.
If you click on the one episode link there.
Yeah, to the right.
Oh, Yes, good point. The Duel.
The
The
Duel.
Duel.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. Cool.
Right, so we still got a couple more of these. Solo Leveling is getting 5 seasons and a movie. Well, we do know the movies. The movie already happened, didn't it? One of the movies happened.
No. It's supposed to be like another movie. Like,
Another movie, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, this is a rumor. As of now, there is no official confirmation that the Solo Leveling anime will have 5 seasons and a movie. The series has released its first season, which aired January to March 2024, and a second season titled Solo Leveling: Arise from the Shadow premiered just this month.
It's currently premiering.
Additionally, the compilation film titled Solo Leveling Reawakening was released, featuring a recap of the first season and the first 2 episodes of the second season. This film was screened in various countries, including Japan, the United States, United Kingdom, between November and December 2024. But there have been no official announcements regarding further seasons beyond the second or additional movies. Therefore, any information suggesting that Solo Leveling will have 5 seasons and a movie should be considered speculative until confirmed by official sources, which we hope never happens.
I'm
so down
if
on
it
that
gets
show.
better.
Yeah, it could get better. That's possible.
It could, yes. Only if they actually start properly adapting the manhwa.
It's unlikely, but it's possible.
Please. So, for our last factual rumor for the day, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime at Season 4 and a film has been announced. And this one is a fact. The anime series, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, has officially announced both a 4th season and a second film. This announcement was made on September 27th, 2024, immediately following the airing of the 3rd season's final episode. The news was accompanied by a special illustration featuring the protagonist, Rimuru, and a teaser video for both the upcoming movie and the 4th season. As of now, specific release dates for Season 4 and the new film have not been disclosed. The 3rd season, which aired from April 5th to September 27th, 2024, continued to adapt the original light novel series by Fuse, covering significant arcs that further develop the story of Rimuru Tempest and the Jura Tempest Federation via even more
Meetings in
Gazebo. Yep. The production team from previous seasons is expected to return for these new projects, ensuring continuity in the series' quality and storytelling. Okay. Continuity, at least. Anyway, fans can anticipate that Season 4 will continue adapting subsequent volumes of the light novel, potentially covering arcs such as the margin, behind the scenes, and beyond.
There we go. Did anyone watch Season 3?
I started. I didn't finish because I had other things to watch, and frankly, at the time, even my worst choice for that for the last year beat it out for time on my day.
Right, well, that will do it for the news. Stay tuned later this week for Kanpai Cast, which I better release on the right day this time, for when we cover the Golden Tankard Awards. Oh man, it's a good one. We go through so many categories, and you know, we're eager to see what you think of it. So make sure to stay tuned for that, and we'll see you back.
And I baked an apple crumble while we were filming.
You did. Right.
And while we were recording this, I may have bought Chainsaw Man Volume 17 because I didn't realize it was out.
Right. Well, so that's also some news we got. But stay tuned next week for more. See you back here next week for more news.
For more news.
News.